my 8-week update. Definitely pregnancy goes by a lot faster if you already have a child. So I know that this pregnancy is just going to fly by, and I'm really, really excited for it to fly by because so far it has not been as good as the pregnancy was with Jake Jr. With Jake Jr. I had a lot of good feelings. Like, you know, I never had morning sickness, but I did have I just remember constantly feeling like, wow, everything is all right. Everything just feels so great. You know, like I thought that a lot when I was pregnant with him. And so I loved being pregnant. I could not wait to be pregnant again. You know, I'm like, man, it's the best feeling ever. But that has not been the case with this pregnancy, and I don't know if maybe I was just a lot more excited when I was pregnant with Jake Jr. because he was my first baby, you know. For whatever reason, this pregnancy I have had a lot more irritability and a lot more just not depressed feeling, but just not excited. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm very excited and I am happy and like I'm ready for the fun of it, but I'm just not, I don't know, it's hard to describe. I'm just not as excited feeling like I don't have the emotions. I don't know. Anyways, definitely have had morning sickness feeling with this pregnancy. I didn't have it at all with Jake Jr., but I have had it this go around. Now, it has not been severe at all. I think on a scale from 0 to 10, as far as severity of nausea, 2 or 3. I mean, I knew I was nauseous, and that was about as bad as it was. Like, it was worse if I was moving around, but if I could just sit down or lay down, I was okay. So, definitely hasn't been that bad, but it has been present. I think this week, like week 8, I feel like the nausea has kind of subsided and I have had more energy, more motivation, whereas before I really just didn't want to get off the couch. And I have felt like a blob of a person. On top of those feelings, I also look in the mirror and I'm like, oh God, you know? My face looks so bad. Like, I'm not even trying. I don't even have any foundation on. Whatever, you know. This is, honestly, this is the best that my face has looked in about almost 2 months. So, yeah. That's been hard because I don't normally have bad skin and I just don't feel attractive. So, that's been hard. My sense of smell from day 1 has definitely been stronger, and speaking of smell, I smell. My body odor, I don't know if it's I can smell it more or what, but I just feel like I'm not always sweating, but if you smelled me, you would think I was sweating. Which is gross, I know, but that's what's going on. I've just been very low energy I feel like for forever. Like, I feel like it's been forever, which I guess 2 months is a pretty long time. And then, of course, I've got this guy over here who drains me. You know, it's hard. It's hard being pregnant and having a toddler. It's really hard. I'm not even gonna lie. It's hard. It's hard because when I was pregnant with him, you know, I had no dependence. I could just lay down on my bed, guilt-free, and I could take the time to just rest. Rest my brain, rest my mind, rest my body. You know, this go around, you don't get to really rest. I mean, yes, I get my chances to sit down and chill, or, you know, chill out, but it's different because I'm like always on alert. I'm always on alert. And so that's not real rest. I have tried to hear the heartbeat with the stethoscope. When I was pregnant with Jake Jr., I mastered the heartbeat, listening to the heartbeat with my stethoscope. really early on, and I was trying to look up just the other day how early you can hear a heartbeat with a stethoscope, and all these nurses were like, I can't hear it, I can't hear it. You know, even at 30 weeks I've been trying and I still can't hear it. And I'm like, wow, I think I was listening to the heartbeat at like 14 or 15 weeks. It's hard to find because it's like lower down, and you kind of have to press in a little bit, and it sounds different from your heartbeat, obviously, because it's much faster, but it feels like you're listening in a hallway and you can hear it far away, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've tried and I don't hear it yet. It's probably just too small to hear with a stethoscope, and that's okay. I do have our first ultrasound scheduled with a 3D like ultrasound studio in Jacksonville, and that is not this Saturday but next Saturday, the 14th, and I'm so very excited about that. I know we'll hear the heartbeat while we're there, so that's awesome. It will be the first time we see our baby, the first time we hear the heartbeat. Once you see the baby for the first time, you're like, oh, there's really another human growing inside my body. It is mine. I'm its mother, you know. Excited. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Definitely been eating a lot. And like, if I don't eat, I start to feel like I'm going to pass out. And like this morning I had a bowl of oatmeal for breakfast, and not an hour and a half later I was starving. So I made one of my chorizo burritos, and then I haven't had anything since then, and it's 1:15, so I do need to get something to eat before we go see the doula. We do have an appointment with the doula today at 3:30. I will definitely make a video about our meeting with the doulas and let you know if that's definitely a route we plan on going. I am still going to go to a regular OB, but I just feel like having a doula back me up this whole pregnancy and through the delivery will be very helpful. So I think my milk supply is going down, which I'm kind of okay with. I really hope that Jake Jr. just weans himself soon, because I'm getting tired of nursing. I just don't really enjoy it that much anymore. Like, I still enjoy it, but not to the extent that I have been for the past 15 months. Jake has been very supportive and helpful. He you know, he can tell that I have just not had it in me to do the things that I normally do, and so he has been like at nighttime when we're in bed, he'll straighten up the house, do the dishes, and so that's so helpful. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm gonna show you my 8-week belly. When you say you love me, know I love you more. And when you say I'm gonna start measuring my belly as well. And at 8 weeks, I think that looks like about 31 inches to me. About 31 inches. So there you have it. Alright, so that was my 8-week update, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!